Hi, this is the DM. I'm just stopping in to kind of explain languages in the setting because there can be a little bit of confusion. For the languages that are spoken, everyone here is speaking some brand of Fosse. Most people in Tillaen and most Roan in general are speaking what is known as Low Fosse. It is, if you wanted to approximate it to a language that we can speak, it is most closely resembling Spanish, but it does borrow words from like Italian, and certain pronunciations are going to be a little off. Now, when you're looking at High Fosse, it is most closely approximated with French. It is also borrowing words from Italian, borrowing certain pronunciations from Italian. I really struggled with whether or not I should have the population pronounce the second S in Versace. Now that I'm thinking about it, it probably should be pronounced Versace. So those are the spoken languages. Low and High Fosse are produced by the Empire. They are a whole beast, right? Now, there are examples of written languages. I do not currently have an example of the written language for the Fosse because that is something Val has been working on. He's got a cipher that is a one-to-one that is honestly really cool. It is a one-to-one cipher. It's very easy to translate. It's great. Tillaen is a whole other bag. If you look at the timeline, there was a time in which Rowan shows up. This is not commonly known knowledge. Most of the people in the campaign could not tell you this because they are not educated in this. I don't even think that our best educated character, Bastion, would know this. But between you and me about the table here, when Rowan showed up, there was a group of cat people here. And they are the closest relative for those cat people would be Tabaxi. Those cat people under her control become what is known as the Roan. It's one of those things, like, it's very subtle, their lineage, but when you start actually like looking at the way they act, it makes a lot more sense. AFAB members of the race have tufts on their ears, whereas the AMABs do not. Just think that's neat. To the knowledge of the player characters, no one speaks Tillaen. They can speak High Fosse, they can speak Low Fosse. They can use the symbols to the best of their knowledge to write Tillaen. That then corresponds to a Low Fosse phrase. But no one actually speaks Tillaen. The big bad evil lady. She's of course going to speak, or at least understand, the language she spent thousands of years eradicating. But that would have been the original language of the original peoples of this island. Hopefully that clears stuff up. Hope that was helpful.